Have you guys ever had a dream where you're living a life that you wish you had? There's people or relationships or things going on that don't exactly line up with the real world. Maybe you wish they did, but in your current life, they don't. And it shows you a desirable, perfect world where your mind is just running free. And then all of a sudden, you wake up. And your day starts over again, but it's just as underwhelming and even more disappointing. That, in my mind, makes it clear that dreams are actually bad for you. Welcome back, everybody, to our new series this year called Thinking, where I play Minecraft for the first time and talk about just any topics that I find interesting or any deeper level conversations that I feel like I could have with you guys. I appreciate all the support recently, as we've been talking about some more serious things, and the response has just been everything that I wanted and more. So I appreciate you guys. If you have any topics that you want to talk about, throw them in the comments. If you relate to the topic, maybe your own experiences, I love to hear about them. Today, the topic is, are dreams actually good for you? Now, we're not talking about dreams as in goals or things you set, having like aspirations. That's a different type of dream, and I feel like you should have those types of goals in your life. I feel like my life would be entirely pointless if I didn't have these goals to just keep me going in the meantime, while everything kind of socially and emotionally works itself out and tries to get better, right? But we are talking about the dreams that you have at night, like the dreams that your brain produces when you close your eyes and set your head on that pillow, and unfortunately wake up from. Because I feel like they, almost every time that I wake up from a dream and I remember it, I wish I was still in that dream. I would rather be in that false reality than I would in my own life. Does that speak volumes about maybe my mental health currently and what I'm thinking in my own life? Yes. But at the same time, I feel like it's common, or at least I would think it's common, for people to enjoy the carefree kind of mesh that your mind throws together with characters from different parts of your life coming together and just things happening that wouldn't normally happen. Have you guys ever had that one dream in specific that people talk about where you're on the edge of a cliff or of something of that nature, where you're having a normal dream, or what you would think is normal, and then something occurs so rapidly that it wakes you up in like a cold sweat, as if you're about to get hit by a car, or somebody just scared you behind like the shower curtain? Like it makes you wake up and you can't go back to sleep after. Now, that feeling that produces, have you ever had that feeling waking up from a dream that was completely normal, with people in it? There was no scare, but you woke up from that immense amount of pressure just because of the situation that you were in, or maybe the people that were in the dream, or what you were feeling in that moment. It made you so uncomfortable that you woke up out of sheer anxiety or nervousness or pain, and none of it was real. Again, these are some deep shots. These are some like Curry logo shots here, but just trying to see if anyone can relate. Because when you're sick and you take well, I guess it's melatonin, but I was taking Tylenol PMs pretty much for this entire week in order to get some rest while I was sick. And I'm not gonna lie, being knocked out for 12 hours makes your dreams go crazy. I don't know what they put and those Tylenol pills, but it made me have some of the craziest dreams I've had in a long time, especially with all the things going on in my life and the loss of certain people and just trying to get through it. You run from your mind all day, or at least I've been trying to shut my brain off as much as I can and fill my day with things that make me kind of forget what's going on. But you can't run from dreams. Dreams is like a forced state of thinking. It's like a forced scenario that you can't really break out of until you wake up. And I feel like there's two ways to look at this, because I think dreams are bad for you for two main reasons. The first is that it puts you in a scenario that you wish you were in, or a scenario that is impossible to be in given your current social relationships with people, or there's scenarios that I want to say you would dream of, but that's a little too on the nose, that you want to occur that cannot because they rely on other people. And it shows you something that isn't possible, isn't obtainable, something that you can't necessarily work towards. Could it be a wake-up call, maybe to text somebody or to recover relationships? Sure. But it's just the feeling of starting your day knowing you're missing out on something, or giving you a taste of something you cannot have, and having to just deal with it, having to eat that loss. Those are things, if you've watched the latest video, that you cannot beat necessarily, because they rely on other people, and they rely on environmental things to go your way, and for you to play with other people's emotions. It's very tough, and dreams kind of dangle that prize in front of you, knowing that you can never actually get it. And those are the good dreams. Those are the ones that make you feel like you're missing out. The other dreams that occur are the ones when something bad happens and it impacts your mental, even in real life. So having something as severe recently, like I had dreams that people in my life were just dying. And for a couple seconds when you wake up, I'm thinking that my own parents are dead. Again, these are very extreme scenarios that I'm talking about from my real dreams, but things like these are hard to recover from when you're just waking up and then, I'm coughing all over the place. Maybe not to that extent, but having negative things happen, I feel like aren't talked about enough in dreams, because people will refer to their dreams and say, oh, why don't I dream? Why don't I do this? But even when you do, it's not guaranteed that something positive will happen. And when these negative things do happen, it's not like you can dismiss them and say, oh, they're just a dream. But in my mind, that still affects my mood for at least the first couple hours of my day. Having the rare chance to remember a dream and it ends up being something catastrophic. Or if it's something good, it's something that doesn't actually exist in real life. It is a fantasy. It's something that I wish would happen, but hasn't. And I feel like, especially relating to those who don't want to be thinking and have spent time running away from their mind and trying to fill the quietness around them with noise to just distract them and get their mind off of things. Dreams reel you back in. They let your brain take over and let your interest and your unhealthy thoughts take the reins. Which is why I think that they are honestly bad for you. Because it's very rare that you dream of something that is in your own life, or something that you have already. Like if you have people in your own life that are accessible to you, that you're excited to see, I've never dreamed about them. Maybe this is different because I know that I can see them. I know that they're in my life for a reason. And it's almost like because I can have it, I don't want it, and I won't dream about it. I'm dreaming about people that I've lost connection with, that I want in my life, or things that I want to do that I can't do anymore. And I think that's the reason that dreams take such a toll, and that more so that they're unhealthy for you. I hope that this video was somewhat relatable, because some people that I've talked to this about in real life don't dream. They say they don't remember their dreams, or they don't mean anything. But to me, it just kind of is a representation of what my brain is thinking about, and what my brain wants me to think about during the day that I'm running from so frequently. And it's just, I don't like how my dreams make me feel. We'll put it that way. And I feel like, especially for those that don't like dealing with their own thoughts, sometimes it's inescapable. So please do let me know if you guys do dream, what you dream about. If you like your dreams, you want to dream more. I would honestly encourage you to not to, but please let me know your thoughts. Any other topics that you want me to talk about, feel free to throw them in the comments. I appreciate all the support, as always, coming in. You guys don't know how much it means to me to be able to have kind of a series where I could talk about pretty much whatever I want, or whatever's happening in my own life, and to have people give their own opinions. It's just beautiful. It really is. I appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity, and I look forward to continue just talking and thinking. After all, that's what this series is all about. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.